Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. With gold, my view is for now unchanged. We are basically squeezed between support and resistance, and we're going to talk about what that means. So first of all, we can count the move up here still as a wave one. Yeah, so the move of the November lows as a wave one, and the current decline, I would be very inclined to count it as an ABC correction at the moment. Could also be something bearish, absolutely, so be aware of that. If we break below 1694, I think all the support levels are breaking and have broken that are relevant. Yes, there's still the 88.7% fib level left, but experience tells us that if the 78.6 fib level is breaking here, then typically a 1-2 setup is not going to work out. At least in 9 of 10 cases it's not, but still it's worth to be aware of the 1658 88.7% fib level. Sometimes, but only rarely, we still see it to work out from there. But for now, we are in the support area that is relevant for a wave 2, a 1-2 setup, and the third wave could take it way higher eventually to $2,000 plus. Now, what is the substructure? So first of all, I sometimes get asked, why do I not show the bearish count? Well, it doesn't make sense, does it? Because we're just over support. We're just hovering above support. So having a bearish count on here isn't worth anything if we are above support. Yeah, we can put that onto the chart as soon as support breaks, but for now we can leave that 1-2 setup on the chart. But be aware that surely, if we get dangerously close to 1694, and especially if we break it, then lower prices, probably in the below $1,600 region, get the primary expectation, and the bears will be in full control. But for now, we've got a setup where gold could start in a rally in a third wave shortly. Already now, well, my expectation is probably not yet, because we talked in the previous video about this ABC correction in wave 2. Surely, you could say that possibly the B wave was finished here, but what's going on with the C wave? It doesn't make sense, does it? So my view, I think I expressed it in the last video, was that we most likely would get a more complex B wave, because this would be a bit too short for a B wave. I mean, you can count it as ABC like this, but then it would have been a very short and shallow wave 2, unlikely to be honest, in terms of timing, how long it took, and also in terms of depth. So that's not my primary view. It's of course a possibility, but not likely. The other possibility is, and that's what I think talked about in the last video, and also what I prefer, and that's also why the resistance is on the chart, is that we get a stronger B wave. So the A wave down, then a B wave up, hitting resistance ideally. Yeah, we've now found resistance at this, I think it's the 50-day moving average here. Yep, 50-day moving average. By the way, let me go to the 1 hour chart, but it's the 50-day moving average, which is here at 1867, but above that, the 1893, 1912 and 1940 levels will become relevant as support, as resistance for the B wave. So A wave down, fine, yeah. B wave up into this region, most likely. Only really above 1940, we can talk about a more substantial breakout. Until then, it is most likely for me a B wave. And the reason is that the move up looks like a three-way structure. It came down quite strongly, and the C wave, this could be a C wave now, is starting quite impulsive. So at the moment I've got 3 waves, right? So it is likely it's a B wave, at least until we see 5 waves and until it breaks above 1940. So above 1940, I will have to change my view to direct breakout, but until then, it is expected and preferred that we find resistance here and come down in a C wave to complete the wave 2. We'll see. I mean, if we rally from here, then we have a direct breakout. This is the support area anyway that's relevant for this wave 2. But again, wave 2 would have been very short. This doesn't really add up. And yeah, so that's going to be interesting. And you could then basically say that in this B wave, we're currently doing this A, B, C structure. What would be target for the C wave? So I already gave you the resistance levels, which are relevant. Then if we take the length of the A wave, go down to the low of the B wave, then you can see the first target was reached. The 1-to-1 ratio is basically where we are now, but it seems likely to push a little higher. Doesn't need to though, but seems likely. And if we push higher, the target would be so basically $1,900, the 1.618 FIB extension, or this resistance at 1893.50. Yeah, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.